Hello everybody. So in this video I'm going to show instead how to use Python. So in order to do this we have to start with the basics. Now the most basic command will be a print command. Now as you can see, actually you can't see, never mind. So in order to do this I have to open parentheses because print is a function. So to do this then inside I have to say what I want to print. Since we're talking about the first thing that we're doing on a coding, we're gonna have to write hello world. Now what happens when we run this? Well, as you can see over here, it just says hello world, so exactly what we printed in here. Now I want to do this again, but instead of the double apostrophe I'm gonna use a single apostrophe. As you can see here, I have one single instead of a double over here. If we were to do this, if we were to use one single apostrophe, for example in C++, that wouldn't work. But does it work in Python? Let's try it. Yes, it does. As you can see, it prints hello world. I didn't put the exclamation point, so we can see that it's a different one. So in here, we can print whatever you want, as long as we put it inside this apostrophe. Now I'm gonna use the double apostrophe right now. For example, I can say 3 hello world. See, 3 hello world. It works perfectly. But now, why the double apostrophe and the single apostrophe? Well, a single apostrophe is faster to write. For example, if I write apostrophe 2, instead of double apostrophe is a little harder to write. One thing that you can notice is that one apostrophe, as the apostrophe on both sides of the string, or what's inside this print parenthesis, have to be the same. We can't have a single one and a double one. If we have double on one side, we have to have double on the other side. But now what is the point of using this double? Well, for example, if I'm saying they're going to the market. Now, I see no problem with this sentence. This sentence makes sense, and if I run it, I get they're going to the market. But what happened if instead I used a single apostrophe? Now, as you can see already, something is wrong over here. Just, oops. Okay. It says invalid syntax because here we have one single apostrophe and then another single apostrophe. So the program is thinking, oh, this is what it wants me to print. But what is this then? It's asking itself. It doesn't understand it. In fact, to avoid this problem, when we have a double apostrophe, when we have an apostrophe in the sentence, we use the double apostrophe, like this. And as you saw, it works perfectly. That is the point of using a double apostrophe. Now, one thing that I want to add before I close this is we can do some things to this sentence. For example, if I want to print this sentence multiple times, instead of copying it and pasting it over and over, for example 4 times, I can just do a simple thing. At the end of our sentence, inside the parentheses still, I'm gonna write times 4, for example. What happens when I do this? Well, it's gonna print it 4 times. They're going to the market, 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 they're going to the market. So for example, if I want to print it 400 times, instead of having 400 lines of code that is saying the same exact thing, I can have one single line of code that does it 400 times. And of course, it just saves a lot of time in writing it down. This is very useful whenever you want to do the same thing or say the same thing over and over again. And I hope this will help. I'll see you again in the next video.